Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. I hope that you're being productive throughout your days. Which is kind of, I hate to spoil it, but that's what this video is going to be about. Some things that we can do to ensure being productive throughout the day. Now, to not waste any time, the first thing that you should be doing is scheduling out your day. What am I going to be doing today? Have a map, a guide, a direction, as I say all the time. You need to have direction in life because without direction, as I always say, you can end up anywhere. You could do something productive, or you be on your phone all day doing nothing of productivity, right? It's very easy to fall in these traps. So, what's a surefire way I can help combat that? Well, at the end of the week, let me schedule a complete week ahead for me. Or better yet, if you say, hey, it's a little too much for me, do it day by day. So let's say Sunday night you schedule for Monday, Monday night you schedule for Tuesday, and etc. and etc. Again, when you plan out your day, it's going to be very beneficial. Now, we all have different schedules, there's things that come up. So you do have to account for that, okay? Which goes into the next thing. When you're scheduling, don't forget your everyday things like brushing your teeth, washing your face, because you might overlook that and be like, I'm gonna do that anyway, right? Because you do it every single day. That's not something you're gonna forget. Well, at least I hope you don't forget. I hope you don't forget to brush your teeth, wash your face, take a shower, things like that. But I'm gonna tell you why it's so important to still include it. Because let's say you don't include it, right? Because you're like, I know what I'm doing. I know I'm gonna eat. I know I'm gonna do this. Okay. What happens when you're scheduling and then you have a time spent where you say, I'm gonna do this at this time, but then that time is used to brush your teeth, to wash your face, to eat. When you don't put in account for that, then it literally throws you completely off track because now you're trying to make up for other things. So it's very important to just say when you're scheduling out your day, all right, Monday through Friday. I mean, not Monday through Friday, Sunday. Well, Sunday to Sunday a week, right? Make sure that you're putting in, okay, at this time I'm gonna brush my teeth, it may be easy. Okay, as soon as I wake up, right, I'm gonna brush my teeth, wash my face, and I'm gonna eat. Again, the simple things, do not forget them. Do not overlook the simple things, because if you do, again, it can throw you off track, and I don't want you guys to have to deal with that. All right, you don't want to have to figure out, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing this at this time. Oh, but I had to do this at that time, and now you're lost. All right, I say you need a direction, right? But what if you put in the wrong location? All right, and now you're going somewhere else you don't need to go. So again, put in those little details. I know, but some of you like, look, E, I know you trying to give us good advice, but I got better things to do. Like what? Tell me, please. If you're doing something that's productive, okay, sure. But if you're watching this video, you're probably looking for ways to be more productive. So please schedule out your day. It's a start. Okay, it is a start. Even if you don't carry on, it could just be a start to give you a guide to say, okay, these are how my days are gonna look. And at the end, you may not need to schedule your days anymore, right? You may only need to do it for a couple weeks and be like, oh, I got the hang of this. I know what I'm doing. I don't need to schedule anymore. Okay, perfect. But again, as a start, please schedule out your day, and please do not forget the simple things. Now, the next thing is some of you, well, let me put a disclaimer. And this is for the entire vid, by the way. I understand that we don't all have the same schedules. So for instance, this next advice I'm about to give, which is to wake up early, it may be different for someone who works at night, right? Because at that point, your sleep schedule is going to be a little bit different, of course. So let me put it in account. I understand that. So when I say wake up early, even if waking up early is 2 o'clock for you, right? Because again, I don't know, well, no, that's crazy. Maybe like 4 because you work overnight, right? Whatever the case may be, I want you guys to wake up early. Now, I want you guys to, of course, make sure you're getting your sleep, right? So I would suggest from 7 to 8 hours of sleep is something that I would recommend. I think most people recommend that. You don't try going for 6. I know there's some people who say, hey, you can go. No. Please get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and we put a very quick disclaimer. Please get your sleep. Please get your rest. All right, you need to, recoup your energy for the day. But whatever time is early for you, I need you to wake up early. Make sure you're getting that 7 to 8 hours. Because guess what happens? When you wake up earlier, it gives you more time to do the things that you need to get done. How often are we looking around or we're looking at the only way, oh man, if I just had more time this week? Well, you could have had more time. Because you've been waking up, let's say you wake up at 9, right? 9 in the morning. 7 days a week, you wake up at 9 in the morning. Just do 3 times 9, because that's person gonna say we woke up at 6. You do have an extra time. You could have had 27 extra hours if you would have just woke up at 6 o'clock every day. Think of that. And if you woke up at 7, let's say 7, you would have had 14 extra hours. Just really think of that. Really, I'm serious. I know y'all probably thinking, what the heck, E? I'm serious. I'm really passionate about it. I need you to really think about how much time's in a day and how we can be using that time instead of, again, being on our phone, sleeping an excessive amount of time. Like, it really is just that important, which is going to tie into the next thing. It's going to pair together. Make sure you're going to bed on time. I mean, half the time, the reason why we can't wake up early, I can't wake up early, E. Yeah, because you're going to bed late, so you are going to be exhausted. Yeah, you're right. You would be completely drained if you're going to bed at 1 o'clock and now you're trying to wake up at 6. Right? That's just not going to work. So again, make sure that you're getting to bed on time. That is very important. Get your rest. Stop staying up late, because again, what are we doing at that time? Are we even doing something productive? Now, for some of us, we may be doing something productive, but I ask you this. Why are we waiting so long to finally do something productive? Now, again, be very clear. Yes, everyone has different situations. Someone may have a specific situation where quite literally, like, they're just working all day, every day. And to them, I would suggest maybe try finding something else, because maybe it's like a career thing. All right, because you have to take into account that you have a life that needs to be lived, and you shouldn't be having to do work to that extent each and every day, where you're going to bed that late in the first place. Okay, so again, if you are in control of that, please go to bed on time. It is super important. It's going to help you wake up early on time. All right, now next, this is what the issue is for a lot of us, right? Distractions. So something that's going to help you be productive throughout your day is closing room for distraction. Now you're probably thinking, yeah, no duh, E, how do I do that? I mean, that's been my issue. I know that I'm being distracted, but how can I do that? Well, there's this book. It's called Atomic Habits, right? And kind of something that they go over in that book is make those distractions hard. Like, make them difficult to be distracted by. So if you're distracted by the game, something that you could do is put your game, like, unplug everything. So that way, if you do get on the game, you have to do all of that. You have to put in all that work, or put it in the closet or something like that. Again, make it unattractive. That's the whole idea. Make that distraction unattractive. You have to. You have to make it unattractive that you don't even want to do it. Heck, again, humans are naturally lazy, right? So if you're doing, let's just say you are doing work in your room, put your phone underneath a cabinet in the sink. All right, that's a little too specific. I couldn't really think of anything else, so I'll give you a better example. Let's say you're in the kitchen, put your phone in your room. Okay, so again, if you have to go and get your phone, you would have to literally go all the way across. Well, it might not be that far, but then you gotta go all the way to your room and get your phone. All right, again, you have to clear away from these distractions, and our biggest distraction is our phone. So put your phone in a place that's not by you. Don't be surrounded by something that's going to distract you. Put your phone away. Understand, oh yeah, if I want to text, I want to do that. Get your work done first, right? Be productive. It may not even be work. It might just be reading, right? It could just be working out. You probably think, well, what about music? Okay, one, that's not a good excuse, because if it's music, then you shouldn't be getting distracted. All you have to do is have your music on and then you're working out, right? If I give you something as simple as working out, put your phone in another room. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing, again, put your phone away from you. Okay, now of course it's not just the phones, but that's our biggest distractor. Again, if it was something like the game, TV, again, just unplug everything. Again, I know you're thinking that's just too much, E. Yeah, we want to make it unattractive. That is the point. We want to make these distractions unattractive. Okay? Again, that's all I'm saying. You want to make it unattractive. You don't want to do it. All right? We do get distracted, but we are conscious of the fact that, well, sometimes we're unconscious, but for the most part, we know distractions are not good. All right? So again, just make them unattractive. Make them a lot of work to do, and it's going to benefit you. Now, next, we want to prioritize what we want to do. Most importantly, we want to do things that actually benefit us. Because it's very easy to say, yeah, I want to prioritize, talking to my friends, having fun, getting on a game. Well, that's not actually benefiting you, right? Maybe prioritize, like I said earlier, working out, right? Learning a new skill. Those are worthy priorities. Heck, just getting some schoolwork done. Again, those are, worthy priorities that make sense. It is important to get those things done. So, when you're scheduling, this goes back to scheduling, make sure that your priorities are getting taken care of first. Make sure that, again, don't put them on the back burner. Don't put them in the backpack. No, they need to be in the front. That's what I need to get done first. I'll give you an example. Okay, I'm supposed to wake up at 6. Okay, let me be very clear. I'm not perfect on this. All right, that's what I'm saying. I'm supposed to. I don't do this every single day, but I try and I keep it conscious in my mind that hey, I need to be doing this, and again, it just helps me. But I'm supposed to wake up at 6 o'clock, and again, this is talking about a day where I'm off of work. Okay, so I'm supposed to wake up at 6 o'clock, and I say to myself, I'm gonna do my schoolwork from 8 to 12, or it might be 8 to 2. See, this is how you know that I'm not 100% on it. But I believe it's 8 to 2. And then, of course, there's working out. There's little like chunks of breaks for like eating, because again, I said don't forget to do things like eat, right? Don't forget to schedule that. So like little breaks for eating and things like that. But after that, it gives me more room to have distracting, like play the game, which won't be a distraction at that point. But like, okay, let me set a time to play the game for maybe an hour. But make sure that I'm not worrying about only play a game an hour first. No, get what you need to get done first, and then you can reward yourself for the work that you're putting in. Say, hey, I did do what I was supposed to do. Okay, now I'm going to get on my phone. I'm going to talk to my friends. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. You earned it. But until you earned it, again, be productive. Get what you need to get done first, okay? And again, make sure that it's benefiting you. Don't just prioritize the wrong things. Make sure that they're benefiting you and that they're in your best interest, okay? But that is it for the vid. Hope you guys enjoyed. Again, this is just a vid to help you guys be more productive throughout your days, like a kind of like a guide for like how to be productive, just on a like average everyday person kind of way. Again, I understand that some of us don't work the same. Well, none of us have the same life. None of us have the same schedule. But again, this is just a generalized idea. Even again, if you work late, you can still schedule your day. You can still make sure you're waking up early, whatever time is early for you. And again, what's the issue, right? But again, please like and subscribe. Please share if you got anything from this video. Share it to someone else. I would love for you guys to like, comment, subscribe, all of that, please. Because if you're not commenting, if you're not liking, if you're not subscribing, what are you doing? Alright, social support, please. But hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and peace out.